I've been popping pills, bro, he just been cracking seals of walking, man, ain't that some shit. Whipping rocks and got my wrist rocking, cutting it off and got a better bitch. She gon' climb on top of me, man.
Welcome to High Style Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We got La Boca Tequila on deck. Got my guy here today, Bandhunta Jugg. Man,
you already know.
Pulling up on us.
Man, you already supposed to been pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we can make that happen.
We always gonna make something happen. You know?
Yes, sir.
We got Spliffy here. Y'all know pre-fight is in town. Go grab yours today. You know what's going on.
This bitch ain't stopped burning yet. Hey, man, if niggas roll papers, you know how them bitches be going out. This bitch ain't stopped burning yet. That's probably because they put that shit in there like that. You understand? I see that shit. That bitch been gone.
Thinking smart over here, you know? Man, for everybody that doesn't know what you do, what you about, let them know.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, the main thing that I do is I'm a rapper. You feel me? Bandhunta Jugg. So I do a lot of stuff though. You know, businesses, it ain't just music. It's a lot, and a whole lot of other stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. I make music.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you from born and raised Baltimore?
Born and raised Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. You heard me? Okay. I ain't been nowhere else. I mean, I've been a whole lot of places now, but whole life Baltimore City. You heard me?
Okay. Now
a little bit in the county too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. We're gonna take it back a little bit. So take us through that childhood, you know, Bandhunta Jugg. What was that like?
Childhood of Bandhunta Jugg is rough, you heard me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a whole lot of Section 8, how it is, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of lights out. Whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't getting phony as shits, going to school shacks, you know, regular. I ain't gonna say regular life, but we from Baltimore, so it's regular life, you know what I'm saying? It ain't having too much for real at all. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Started out, we was going to church a little bit back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Pete was on that. All that shit went to how it is, you know what I'm saying? Around middle school, going to Dickey Hill, you know what I'm saying? That's where niggas from too. Forest Park, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Forest Park, niggas know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Originally, you know what I'm saying? Going to Dickey Hill Elementary, middle, graduate from there. That's regular life, you know what I'm saying? That was fun, probably some of the funnest times in nigga life, you know what I'm saying? Childhood shit, just, you know what I mean? Carefree shit.
Right.
But after that and shit, I go to Emerson from there, go there in the 9th grade, and at the 9th, that's when they go to the county, you feel me? So I went to Owens Mills for 3 years, and I went to Randallstown for a year, but I never graduated, like I'm saying. So you saying I failed a few times, you know, life shit going on, dumb shit going on, but that's when niggas started, you know what I'm saying? That's probably around the time niggas decided like nigga probably want to try rap. When we really was getting nigga in the streets a little bit more heavy around then, way more heavy, but niggas knew what niggas had their talent for real, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And now, is there anything like that stays with you till today from your childhood that you always remember?
I ain't gonna lie, I probably feel like everything. Yeah. I can't say it's specific number. Like, of course, where the nigga came from back there, that's the thing that stick with me the most. Cause like a nigga don't gotta be here today. You feel me? Like, and that's alive. You feel me? That's home from jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga don't gotta be here, especially doing the shit I'm doing. Like, what I come from is like you would expect a nigga would have been fell out the bus. You know what I'm saying? But whole time nigga still So I say I guess just thinking about everything, like just think about everything from back then to what a nigga doing now, like all that shit stick with me, honestly. Okay. Yeah, that shit real life. That shit happen to a lot of people out here. That's what I'm trying to be the nigga. I'm trying to be that symbol, like you can really come from that fucked up, don't get nothing on Christmas, no lights on, real life shit, ain't graduate high school, been to prison, all that, but a nigga still doing what I'm doing now. Like that's more than motherfuckers that got hella degrees and shit. So it's like, that shit stick with a nigga for sure.
Okay. And now, I know you get this question a lot, but talk to us about the name, you know, Bandhunta Jugg. Talk to us about that.
So Bandhunta, that's really a name niggas come up with because all of us, you know what I'm saying, that all of us that be around each other, you know what I'm saying, like, of course we just trying to make some shit we gonna all represent. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to our man G Stacks, you feel me? But he passed away, and that was his Instagram name. So we going through hella names, thinking about what we gonna do as a team to make it our name, you know what I'm saying? And my man's Fats was like, yo, Bandhunta. All right, that bitch just stuck for, I ain't gonna lie, we was like, damn, that shit sound hard though. You feel me? So he like, damn, real shit. And that's really because of him. Like, that was his IG name, it was straight Bandhunta. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, that's how we come up with Bandhunta. And Jugg, like, you know what I'm saying? It's because the nigga really just be jugging, like, I ain't gonna lie. But not just that though, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, real shit though. And it go with my name. Of course, nigga called me Jew before I was Judge, so it's like, it's the same shit. And it's short for juggernaut. Like I fuck with that a lot too. I ain't gonna go for that as long as shit for it. Don't really like I don't got the ring to it I want, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, juggernaut, that shit hard. So that's where that comes from.
Okay.
Trapping.
And now,
Jigging and finessing.
when was that first moment you knew, like, yeah, this music stuff is for me?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the music my whole life. Like,
Yeah.
I like the music. Like, I play instruments and all that. Man, like, I'm more just a rapper. Like, I love music. You feel me? So it's like, I like the music my whole life. So like, when I really knew we had something, it's like, I ain't gonna lie. So when we just playing around back in the day, niggas might be in the crowd saying some shit, but niggas be like, damn, yo, that shit really hard. But like, a nigga not really thinking like, oh, I'm about to be a rapper or something. We just playing around, niggas rapping, and niggas like, damn, sure, like that shit really hard. And niggas was saying that for a while. So I'm like, damn, we might really be hard. You know what I'm saying? We get on some shit. When we first started rapping, we was a whole group. It was me, Izzy, my man's Ice, and my man's Jigger. Like, we was a real live rap group. You know what I'm saying? Like, our songs sounded different back then and all that. We didn't even know ourselves that we just trying to rap. When Chicago shit blew up, it was a little influenced by that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like, yeah, niggas started, but we was doing performances. This is when they was still doing them, like, down where the fuck is that, the Paradox or something. That's when that shit was still open, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, we doing performances there. Like, the whole crowd was packed in that bitch, but the whole crowd might be standing there watching us nervous and shit. But when we done, hella people will come up to us like, yo, that shit really hard, though. Yo, y'all gotta keep doing y'all shit. So I'm like, damn, this one, I'm like, yeah, niggas really hard. Then niggas started telling niggas that, like, yo, y'all gotta take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Then me and Izzy really just started taking that shit serious.
Let's talk. You can talk a little bit about that connection. You and Izzy feel like that y'all made that Band Hunter name really known in the city. Really like that.
Really known. And I'm saying worldwide known too. That was so crazy. Like, niggas gotta give us our props one way or another. You feel me? Like, niggas really made something happen in this bitch. Like, I go places I wouldn't even believe in. Niggas be like, oh, Band Hunter, and be like, yeah. And they'd pull up a song from 2017 and be like, yeah, this shit was hard as shit. Like, I can't believe nigga really right here with you type shit. I'm like, damn, that shit really feel good. I ain't gonna lie. Like, make you feel like you really did. You know what I mean? Yeah, we did that shit.
So what's that? As you just explained, but what's that? Knowing like you got something to look up to. You walk in the room, people know who you are. What's that feeling like?
I feel like it feels good, and it's like, it's still like, damn, like a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Now they expecting that shit from you for sure. Like, you supposed to be doing this and you supposed to be doing that, you feel me? Man, it's like, so like, but it do be feeling good. I like that shit a whole lot, cause it's like, yeah, niggas know who the fuck I'm is just from the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made that shit happen. That shit feel good for real.
And now with that, like you said, with that pressure, how do you, because you're still a human being, you're still regular, you're still you.
No, for sure.
So how do you go back and forth to, I'm Bandhunta Jugg now, and then, I'm by myself, I'm trying to take that mental break, thing. How you balance that?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you gotta do it while you doing it. That's how I do that shit. Like, I just do it while I'm doing, like, everything I'm doing. Like, to most people, they be like, yo, this nigga always gone. Like, it's a vacation. To most people, like, I be working. So really, while I'm working, I just take my time out of it to, like, you know what I'm saying, to just be relaxing and shit too. Like, at the same time, it's not, you know what I'm saying, like, you go certain places, still not always on no crazy shit. You can just relax, beach, chilling, doing shit. I be doing a lot of shit like that. So I really be chilling, relaxing while I'm working, just trying to mix it all together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And because now it's been 7+ years, y'all kept that name going strong.
Real shit though.
So how
for sure, 7 for sure, 7+ for sure, and that's what's so crazy. Like, niggas' names are still household names. That's a difference. Like, you feel me? Niggas got them household names. Like, niggas gonna always know what the fuck going on with niggas, or know who niggas is, regardless of what a nigga doing at the most. I feel like I really took advantage of that too, though. You feel me? Like, real shit, that shit come with a lot, my nigga. When a lot of people know you and a lot of people want to fuck with you, or want to be cool with you, or just want to be around you, or want to say they work with you, that shit bring you hella opportunity. So I'm like, I definitely use that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did what I was supposed to do with it. I showed love to people, did right, but I definitely used that opportunity to get to where I needed to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely like that.
For like a lot of the newer artists that are out now that are starting to get a little, buzz where their name could be kept going for a long time. What advice could you tell them to, like, know when the opportunity is good for you and know when the opportunity is bad for you?
I would say, right, always pay attention to any contracts that you're going to do for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're going to do that shit and do that shit right, it's always an advantage to signing, and it can always be disadvantages. Know how to, you know what I'm saying, how that shit go. I tell niggas always pay attention from the start. You know what I'm saying, and don't let nothing fuck up your momentum. If you got that shit and you going like that, gotta stay consistent. Gotta drop that shit. You know what I'm saying. You gotta keep dropping visuals. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna keep dropping songs, that's cool, but you gotta keep dropping visuals. There's some shit that I ain't even really go by myself, so I can tell a nigga where you know what I'm saying, where a nigga really went wrong for a nigga spinning that bitch back. So it's like, you gotta drop visuals, you gotta stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep working, getting your name out there, getting your shit played. You can do that shit organically, going to clubs, fucking with DJs. You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck with you just for coming out. They'll spin your shit. Get your shit spent, especially locally where you at, and just keep doing that shit that you doing, especially if you got momentum. You know what I'm saying? You'll know what's good, know what's not. You gotta go with that instinct. Can't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, fuck you over though. Yeah.
And now, what's the most memorable song to you? You know, I know you got a lot of music right now, but I know there's a few.
Most memorable song, I ain't gonna lie. For right now, I'm definitely still gonna have to say Bandhunta Part 2. Okay. But it's like Freak Bitch is definitely competing with that shit. Like I would say Freak Bitch, but on the numbers type tip, which really don't matter. Like the numbers ain't show, you know what I'm saying? They ain't show that they was fucking with Freak. Of course, Bandhuntas went way further, and that's before the streaming era. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's another thing that I was like, damn, the niggas would have caught the streaming era with that shit. That shit, man. That shit would have really went real crazy, but it was like right before the streaming era, so it was like, that shit definitely the most memorable. Anybody gonna do that? Niggas go perform on the performance coming up, niggas gonna still do that shit, you heard me? Like with the new shit, like they gonna always love that shit. But Freak Bitch definitely right there with it too, because that one stuck with motherfucker. That's just a club banger. You know what I'm saying? But Bandhunta's Part 2, I had to say that.
And now once again, I know you got a lot of lyrics, but tell us your favorite bar. It could be from one of those songs, but the favorite bar that you ever said.
What the fuck? I know it's the one, and it's from Bandhunta too. It's like, damn, I can't even think of my own shit right now, but what I said though, something new, Doug, is you with it, you already knew, Doug, you feel me? What the fuck I say right there? Is you with it, you already knew, Doug. You know, what the fuck? I can't even think about my own shit right now, but I know it's that, you know what I'm saying? What you saying, but you can send me to myself because we ain't talking to you, Doug, you feel me? Like, that shit really had them going crazy, like, and I liked that line because how I was, you know what I'm saying, how I was playing with that shit. Even that whole shit, though.
And is it like when you made that song, like, was it just a freestyle? Did you write?
No, man, Izzy really worked on that song. Like, that's back when we was working. We was still living right on Liberty Heights. So we was in the kitchen, like playing the beats, like sitting there. So like just coming up with that shit. He'd say some shit, I'd say some shit. I'm thinking about some shit like, damn, that was hard. So I'm gonna come off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how we came up with that shit. We was sitting around writing shit together before we went to the studio. You know what I'm saying? And bing bang, like that shit just came together. Of course, we was fucking with Herb and Bibby. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Of course, shout out Herb and Bibby, and because like we kind of got that idea from them when they blew up on the Chicago tour. They was on they rapping back and forth, and like, you know, like damn, that shit hard. We seen how they was the only ones really doing that in they city, and that's like that. So we gonna do it over here, and that shit hit like that. You feel me? They was like, damn, they coming like that, and they was fucking what niggas was saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And now, what's the craziest moment you've had so far in your career?
The craziest moment I had in my career was probably going to prison. And I really only went for like 6.5 months for real, but it was right at when we was going up, you feel me? So 6 months when the nigga's going up, that's a whole lot of fucking time to miss some shit. They'd tell you like shit really go like 90 days or, you know what I'm saying, 180. And I was like, and I missed all of that shit. I'm calling niggas, like, yeah, we are on the way to fucking Virginia. We about to perform at the college at the homecoming, had this bitch lit. I'm like, yeah, yo, we lit. And I gotta hang up that bitch and I'm in this bitch. I'm like, damn, yo, like, I missed a lot of shit and it kept me stagnant right there. Like, that's the moment when we getting followers. You know what I'm saying? I made it at that time, I probably made it like 50,000 followers. I'm like, and that's the time they coming in. But then when they see a nigga still not posting shit, not doing shit, they know you locked up. It make your shit stiff. They not gonna keep following you. And Izzy steady doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? And they over there doing that. It had me stiff. That's the craziest shit in my career. Cause I'm like, that's what made me be like, yeah, I gotta move smart. Cause I don't got time to get locked up. That shit be in the way, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's 30 days, fucking 5-10 years. Like that shit is in the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is in the way, my nigga. Like,
talk to us how you bounced back from that though. How were you able to get
When I came
back on
back, I
track?
tried to jump straight into it, like for real. But I ain't gonna lie, they was really holding a nigga back, my nigga. That's why I was when I was in the I had a song. I'm like, yeah, and the one that's about to drop. I'm like, yeah, label try to put me on the show, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I don't need no help. I don't know if I dropped that on if that was on Street Talk, but that's when something I'm ready to drop. But like they really did though. I came back, we was fucking with D1 at the time. That's when Izzy going on the tour and all that. I ain't gonna lie and spit on that shit now because I don't be giving a fuck. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like niggas was Izzy on the tour. They ain't even had me on the first half of the tour, man. You feel me? I'm like, I'm mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? They had Crazo. Shout out Crazo. Of course, Crazo's supposed to be they hard as shit. They bringing new motherfuckers on the tour that wasn't even around doing shit, and I'm not even on the tour. I ended up on the last half of the tour, but I could have been on that motherfucker. They like, wait till we come to Baltimore, then you can jump on and go to rest. Like, I feel like they was really slowing me down too, but I'm still using it for its advantage because I'm not no dumbass nigga. I'm making the connections. I'm meeting motherfuckers, A&Rs, Bip artists, they fucking with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just steady doing what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really bounced back. And then I dropped back for a second. Probably like it's 2023 now. So 2021, I dropped 5 tapes. So I'm like, all right, I'm dropping consistent. I see that's not doing nothing for me. This shit passing, you know what I mean? They missing it or some shit. Like I'm like, now I'm just wasting shit dropping it like that. So took the next year, 2022, I ain't really dropped shit at all. I'm like, yeah, I'ma chill. I'm like, yeah, didn't drop shit. I'm gonna start 2023. It's what? It's like May now and I still ain't dropped shit yet. I'm like, I really had to get that shit right. Now the nigga got exactly what he need, got the machine right, that shit there, that shit ready. Now the nigga about to go crazy, and that's what's really gonna bring it back. Like, nigga wasn't even expect the shit that's about to happen.
Okay.
Hardest shit ever.
Being patient, because from what you just said, it seems like yeah, being real patient.
Right, because what we talking about here? Because we talking about that was 2016, them years, and we talking about 2023 now. You heard me? So a nigga, nigga had to be patient and shit, but a nigga already knew a nigga was talented. You feel me? Nigga already knew a nigga had it. Like I don't gotta think like, oh, this would have been some catch a wave shit. I know a nigga really talented. Like I know music. I fuck with music. Like I know how to do music, and I got a story too. Like you know what I'm saying? I really been through that shit from the not having shit, like I just said, to nothing to the street shit that took really into that shit to the getting locked up shit in prison shit. Like I done already been through that shit, so it's like I already know. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
And besides the music, what else can we find you doing? You got some businesses.
Yeah, I definitely do the business shit, you know what I'm saying? I had a food truck, you know what I'm saying? I'm really be spitting that free game to these young niggas. They need to listen to me, you know what I'm saying? I had a food truck. I definitely sold that bitch. But niggas had got that bitch from like 5,000, bit that shit on the inside for like 2,000, ended up selling that shit for like 15,000. You feel me? It was a nice double up on them racks though. And this free game I'm giving niggas, because if you got about 5 bands, which most, if you really on that trap niggas do, you can make that bands like that. You gotta get that little box truck, you know what I'm saying? Get the shit cut out with the square right there. Bet that shit up for like 2 bands, 2,500, maybe 3. So you at 8, but I sold that shit for 15 on the fast tip. You can sell them bitches for more depending on how you bit that shit up. And that was a quick double up of my bread. And it's like, of course, with people adding on, shout out to my man Pops, you feel me? We was doing our shit, but everybody got a nice piece of the puzzle right there that was involved with that shit. And it was like, yeah. So like I be doing business shit, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to do shit other than rap. Rap ain't gonna always make you money, my nigga. I ain't really make bread off of rap till about now. I ain't gonna lie. Like real shit, rap is not gonna always get you bread. You know what I'm saying? The trap won't be the trap, but you gotta have different streams of income. You wanna be a millionaire, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to be doing that. But yeah, other than that, I got a couple business ideas. I ain't gonna say too much. You can't let people steal your shit. Yeah, see, I got a couple shits coming up though. Like I stay on that business side of this shit because you got to always have that backup plan regardless. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas got everything nigga need. Yeah.
And now with all that you said, including, from music to you, what you do business wise, who you do all this for?
Of course, my son and daughter, you know what I'm saying? Sincere. Got his name tag right here in Madison. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm doing it for them before anything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also doing it for my family, you feel me? And my niggas for real, you know what I'm saying? Like we niggas done really been through this shit, but we really stuck together though, you feel me? Like, I can honestly say niggas don't be like other niggas because like niggas really are brothers, like real shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been through the dirt together to the get up to everybody getting on their shit, help learn doing what we supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? So this definitely for everybody that's been there along the ride, because that shit definitely been a bumpy ass ride. You know what I'm saying? Nigga whole 28 years old, you hear me? So like this been a bumpy ass ride and that shit. niggas stuck with a nigga though. You feel me? The niggas that stuck with a niggas know what nigga talking about. Like everybody don't be, you know what I mean, everything don't always be everything, but like the niggas that been there this whole ride, like niggas know now, like that shit is on now. So I'm doing it for them, doing it for the fam. Of course, we done been there, everything. Gotta get my mother and my sisters right. And of course, niggas already know Izzy, but you know what I'm saying. But everything that niggas do is going to always be beneficial to both of us. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, bang, and then everything else is going to come together. But son and daughter before everything, my children, gotta get them right.
Okay. Now I know you got some projects ready to drop. What you got for us? You got anything new we can expect soon?
Yeah, I got hella songs, but like, I really don't even got no name yet. Reset is one of the names that's in mind because like that's what I feel like I'm doing. Like I've been in the game for a while. Really, I got one foot in that shit for real. Like I'm really there. Like I know the motherfuckers I'm posing on, doing what I'm supposed to do, but on the same time, niggas still doing what they gotta do. You feel me? So it's like, we got some shit coming. I'm thinking reset because I already done did a whole lot, but I'm coming whole new now. You feel me? Like so, I'm like reset is a good one I'm thinking about. But other than reset, I'll probably say like Um, just got my. Other than reset, yeah, that's about it for real.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. And now, you got any last shout outs, any last words, anything you want to say?
Shit. Nigga said definitely shout out LeBoat Tequila, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm definitely feeling that shit. But shout out AMG, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, that's why I didn't say like nigga definitely just sound. We're gonna keep shit on the real hustle, but we definitely just signed with AMG. Shout out AMG, you know what I'm saying? Bandhunta locked in with AMG. Or locked in with everything, locked in with YBG, you know what I'm saying? IOU, you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas about to come hard. It's over for niggas. Niggas gonna have to get the fuck out the way. I'm gonna say that right now. You heard me? For sure. Niggas about that to get the fuck out the way.
I see what's going on. Got Bandhunta Jugg up here. Man, I really appreciate you pulling up for me. Glad to make this happen. You know,
Man,
last
you
minute,
already know.
we make everything happen. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
right, shit. This gonna be the one you heard when niggas blow up like that. I'm like, that's that interview. Here we go. We got that first one right back there when it started.
Yeah, we got some big things coming up. Shout out La Boca. Shout out Nowadays. We here at the Dream Factory, the exclusive lounge and studios. Everybody can get in here. Man, appreciate you once again, man.
Yeah, I already appreciate y'all.